It is time for Rich Rebel Sports on 98.3 KADQ and MyLocalRadio.com. Rebel Sports brought to you in part by the Rich School District, Evanston Regional Hospital, Ready, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, the Come On In, the Station on Main, Les Schwab Plains Tire, Stacy's Repair, Summit Pizza, Little Springs Water, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, Elaine Ford Brothers, Hometown Drive-In, the Town of Woodruff, T7 Propane, Bear Lake Realty.
Stop in today.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at MyLocalRadio.com. It is time for the Little Springs Water scene set on the Summit Pizza pregame show, and for that, the Rebels are playing the PIUTE Thunderbirds, as we'll fix that really quickly. But Cullen, what are some things about this game? Obviously, the Rebels coming off of a good first half and a tough second half yesterday. What are some things you want to see from them today?
I just want to see how well they respond to that. Like you said, it was a real good first half. They kind of let down on themselves in the second half. Let's come out, respond, play hard, and try to come away with a W. If not, just play hard and just hard-nosed basketball. Just see how they respond.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Another back-to-back. Last week it didn't go very well on the back-to-back night in Bear Lake, but I do think they're a little more equipped to take on this PIUTE Thunderbirds team, as that Bear Lake team is one of the better teams that they'll probably see all year. So the Rebels hit the floor, and they're starting to warm up as we will take a quick break. You are watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at MyLocalRadio.com, as well as on 98.3 KADQ. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach of the Rich Rebels varsity basketball team, Lex Cornea.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act when you have an emergency. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208. When you're hungry for an amazing breakfast, just like Grandma used to make, visit our bakery on Main Street in Randolph. We hand make fresh pastries for you to enjoy. Supporting the Rich Rebels and thanking you for your business, visit our bakery today.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital provides safe, effective, high-quality health care. With many specialty services, Bear Lake Memorial serves patients from prenatal to geriatric. When you need imaging services, including mammograms, CT, and other specialized tests, the MRI suite accommodates patients of all sizes. The large windows provide natural light to help patients have an even better scanning experience. For a complete list of services offered, visit us online at blmhospital.com. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Success doesn't come by accident. Success requires hard work, perseverance, learning, sacrifice, and believing in yourself. Eddie and Todd Jensen established the Mound Valley Cattle Company in Thatcher, Idaho on these very principles. The students, staff, athletes, and coaches at Rich High School value these same fundamentals in education and activities, in athletics, and in life. Good luck, Rebels, from Mound Valley Cattle Company, serving customers in Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming since 1997.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
When you have
The team.
When you need automotive service on your car, truck, semi, or tractor, call Clay and the team at J-Bar Auto in Randolph. J-Bar Auto also offers competitive pricing on tires for all vehicles. Call or stop by J-Bar Auto today.
Head coach of the Richfield Rebels varsity boys basketball team, that's Coach Lex Cornier. Coach, you guys started the season last week. You guys are now 1-1. Can you kind of recap the St. Joe game, Maury?
Yeah, well, St. Joe, what an improved program. Got a new coach there, but an old coach. He's been with them before, and actually, kind of the last time St. Joe was really competitive and kind of up in the rankings and better record was with this guy, Coach Loosemore. He was an assistant at Weber State, and he's got those guys playing. And I'm really happy for him. It was a great game for us. I think they showed us some holes, but I was really impressed with our guys keeping their composure, especially that early. That's a trap game that when shots aren't going like they weren't for us, that's a time that you could see a kid starting to pout, hang their head, get nervous, get scared, and I thought that we just worked harder, and once we started working smarter, it looked pretty good. So I was happy with that game.
So unfortunately, the next day you guys went to Bear Lake, and like we talked about last week, tough place to play. You guys came up on the short end of the stick. What about that game can help you guys going forward? Because I don't think an early season loss is necessarily the worst thing in the world.
Well, as a coach, when you're scheduling, you're always looking for when do we want to play our most talented opponent. And, Bear Lake lost a lot last year, but they bring back their most athletic player from last year in Bryson Crane. And, those guys were all in a gym with a team, with a generational team that won a state championship. And, yeah, they play at a high level. They played at a high level last year. They were in that gym. So I think it shows you how, carryover in a program, even when you lose guys, that's how you reload, not rebuild. And that's what Bear Lake did. So I was glad we saw the best team that we'll see, in my opinion, on night 2. And, now as we look at Panguitch and PIUTE, as we scout them, getting ready for this weekend, we say, hey, Cash Air for Panguitch, really nice player. Nothing against him, but he's not quite at the level of Bryson Crane. And I think it's actually a confidence booster, even though, as you take it, that is bitter medicine to swallow.
So you guys are playing in the 1A state preview this weekend down in Richfield. What does it mean to get out and be able to play a couple of 1A teams that you probably wouldn't see in the regular season without the preview?
Well, I think it can be, it's a good thing, obviously, we're doing it. We haven't done this in the past, and we felt like it was a hole in our schedule that we wanted to get down and see Southern teams, and we wanted to play on that floor. But it's early, and, some of the other coaches in our region will tell you, like Coach Hughes at Manila, he's actually not going this year. His main reason is teams change, and what you see in December in Richfield is not usually what's on the floor in March. Teams get better. So, but I think it's really good to go down there and watch basketball, see who they have, and then playing on that floor, even though it's going to be kind of an empty gym. I think we'll probably have about 12 people in the stands. It's still something that, the sight lines, the environment, I think it will prepare us in a way that we weren't getting prepared in the past, and that's why we're going.
I'll be there for you guys. Panguitch, last year they ended up winning the state title. Very good team, very solid squad. You got to imagine they're still going to be very talented again this year. What do you know about them?
Well, we've watched a little bit. They played Emory, and it's a good 3A school. And, Cash Air, special. He's bigger than last year. I think he's probably 15 pounds stronger. And then, the guys they bring around him, that was an undefeated JV team that just happened to be underneath a very talented group of seniors and didn't see the floor much. But those kids can play. And I actually don't think Panguitch has missed a beat. I think they're right there. That you're going to have to go through them to win a state title, just like, in years past. But obviously it's a new cast of characters, and we're different too. Every team changes from year to year, and even from week to week. So I'm excited to get on the floor against them. Talented group of kids, and I think it'll be a good barometer for where we are and where we need to be.
And then on Saturday, you guys wrap your weekend up with PIUTE, the Thunderbirds, a little bit of a team that we didn't run into last year. What do you know about them?
Well, they have a kid, and Westwood is a big name down there. And, of course, you got another one. He's a senior and really polished player, really lengthy. Scored 26 points the other night, and just a good player. And, one thing about PIUTE, they play hard, and they usually shoot the ball well, especially in that gym. So, the challenge is up there, and these are two teams that don't have to get in a hotel room, play us. So, but, that's why we're going down. It's like it is a preview of the state tournament, and that includes us in a hotel room, that includes us on a bus, and getting out and playing guys that ate Mom's spaghetti the night before. And, we were at an Applebee's. So we're trying to rep as much as we can what a state tournament would be like. I think that we're repping kind of the last two nights. Panguitch and PIUTE, those are not teams you see in the first round. Those are teams you see in the semifinal and the state title game. So I love it. Our guys are hungry, and can't wait to get down there.
We want to thank Coach Lex Cornier for being a part of today's pregame coaches show, brought to you by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth. As this is part of the Summit Pizza pregame show, when we come back, we'll have some keys to today's matchup. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ.
When you're experiencing pain from an injury or pain for an unknown reason, it can negatively impact how you function every day. It's good to know that individually supervised physical therapy is available at Evanston Regional Hospital. From athletes to seniors, we assist patients with personalized treatment plans. We offer a broad range of therapies, including cardiac rehab, post-surgical rehab, concussion recovery, and sports rehab. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you, or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The town of Garden City is home to beautiful Bear Lake, where families play together. We welcome you to Garden City and invite you to visit bearlake.org for places to explore and information on upcoming events year-round. The town of Garden City welcomes you as we cheer on the Rich Rebels.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab's Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Summit Pizza Company, time for the keys to today's game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your sand, cement, and gravel needs, call Ellingford Brothers in Evanston today on the Summit Pizza pregame show. And for the keys to the game, we turn it over to Cullen Pace.
So, number one, we've got to win the battle of the boards. That was the big difference in last night's game, in my opinion, and today it's going to be the same thing with the Westwoods kids, and we have got to win the boards to even stay in this game, let alone have a chance to win. Number two, perimeter defense. This PIUTE team is always a good shooting team. It doesn't matter year to year. They always can shoot lights out. They like playing in this gym, so you've got to have good perimeter defense. And mine, number three, is, I said it yesterday, I'm going to say it again today, patience. You've got to find the right shot and not try to force things down the middle.
Yeah, that ties into mine. I was going to say shot selection. When they had good shot selection against the Panguitch Bobcats yesterday, it's a 4-point game. When it got away from them, that's when these scores started to spread the margin, as the Rebels, coming off a game against the defending champs last year, looking to get back into this one, as we are going to take a commercial break. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ. Of the opening tip coming up.
When pizza is calling your name, order a Summit Pizza. With homemade dough and all fresh ingredients, every pizza is a culinary masterpiece. Owners Thad and Melissa Willis are Rich High School alumni. They continue the Rebel tradition of excellence and service. Feed your taste buds, feel the happiness with a fresh homemade pizza from Summit Pizza. Don't forget the Doodles, a Summit Pizza original creation. Summit Pizza, 70 West Logan Road, Garden City.
You hear that? That's the sound your new water makes just before it gets to your bottle. You see, at Little Spring Water, they don't add a thing. It's the purest, cleanest, and healthiest water you could possibly drink. It's nature in a bottle. Little Spring Water is a family-owned and operated bottled water company right here in Utah. Nestled in a beautiful canyon in Bear Lake, this spring has been in the family for 5 generations, and now it can be in yours as well. It's high-quality premium drinking water packaged in a durable, recyclable bottle that won't spill or crack on you and can be refilled multiple times. No chemicals, no additives, just pure, clean, healthy water. And because Little Spring Water is local, you can get it at a fraction of the cost. Look for Little Spring Water at a grocery store near you. If you don't see it, ask your grocer for it by name. Little Spring Water. It's nature in a bottle.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team, online at mylocalradio.com. Quickly, the starting 5 for the PIUTE Thunderbirds: Kel Blood, number 3. Then you have number 10, Will Myers. Number 25, Cole Westwood. Number 35, Jackson Westwood. And number 44, Tavin Jessen for the Rebels. Starting 5, Jaden Cornea, Carson Meerbrook, Drake Weston, Carter Hoffman, who's got hit in the face with a tip as Weston dives on the floor for the ball, and the guard, according to the in-house PA, Carson Meerbrook. As well as Jaden Cornea, as Hoffman hands to Lundgren, thought about the shot instead, drives right, hands to Cornea. Hoffman on the wing, Cornea in the left corner, drives right to Weston as he's going to pull up for 3. That's good. What a start for the Rebels. Great ball movement as Drake Weston drills the 3 to put the Rebels on top. And Cullen, I was kind of joking with Drake earlier today, who was a better shooter, him or Molly, and he's putting my words in my mouth as Jessen's going to fire a 3 from downtown. No good. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren, throws it ahead to Hoffman. One dribble into the paint, layup, no good. Rebound battled for, pulled in by Myers. Lundgren with the steal, on his way down the lane, shot and one. Ridge Lundgren with the steal and the bucket. As before he shoots the free throw, let's check out that 3-pointer from Drake Weston on the Stacey's Repair instant replay. As he got his balance, used that one dribble to get into the motion. As Lundgren will go to the line to shoot the and one free throw. 5-0 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard early. His free throw's no good. Rebound pulled in by Cole Westwood as he'll walk it up the floor. Crosses over. Thought about the shot instead. Goes to the wing to Jessen. That's Jackson Westwood up top. Surveys the floor. Works it on the left wing to Myers. Blood, top of the key to Jessen. Surveys as Meerbrook's all over him. Work it to Cole Westwood. Drives left into the paint. Good defense there from Hoffman. Jackson Westwood thought about the shot. 5 to go in the shot clock. Cole Westwood has it. Drives baseline. Fires up a contested jumper that's short. Rebound pulled in by Carson Meerbrook, but the ball didn't hit the rim. Therefore, shot clock violation and good defense early from the Rebels.
It was very good defense by the Rebels. They wouldn't let him enter it into the post. They made him pass it around the perimeter, and a short, poor shot selection there for Paiute.
Meerbrook, one dribble, left elbow jumper, no good. Rebound pulled in by Jackson Westwood. Here come the Rebels back the other way. As we apologize about the camera as we're going to get a foul. We'll try to fix that.
Fouls on Rebels, number 12, Ridge Lundgren gets first personal, first team foul for the Rebels on the corner.
Thunderbirds inbound the ball. It's Jackson Westwood on the wing. Drives left into the paint, drops it off inside for Jessen. Layup, no good. Great defense by Drake Weston. Foul will be called on Ridge Lundgren as he landed on top of Jessen on his way to the hoop.
From Rebels, number 12, Ridge Lundgren.
As foul will be called against Lundgren, his second. As we get the camera back, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Lundgren to the bench with 2 early fouls. T-Birds inbound underneath. Work it around. Rebels drop back into a zone defense on the inbound. Myers gets the inbound. Rebels back to man-to-man defense. Myers surveys on the wing. That's Cole Westwood. Up top to Jessen. Blood top of the key surveys. Trying to get the ball inside. Rebels doing a good job. not allowing them to enter the post. Myers top of the key. Jackson Westwood gets the ball, drives left towards the baseline. Step back jumper, no good. Rebound pulled in by Weston, throws it ahead to Riker Hoffman into the game, and he's going to be called for a traveling violation as he got a little too excited there. Great run, great effort to get out and open in transition, but you got to put that one on the floor.
Yeah, you got to put that down. I honestly think Riker was thinking about maybe trying to put that one down and just got a little excited, too many steps.
Jackson Westwood on the left wing drives to the lane, banks it in off the glass. 5-2 on the station on main scoreboard as the T-Birds get their first bucket. Weston across the timeline on the left wing into the offense, drives right into the paint, hands off to Cornea as he attacks the free throw line. Hoffman hands to Weston. He's going to pull up for three. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound pulled in by Jessen. Here come the Thunderbirds back the other way. It's Cole Westwood drives right into the paint. Layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by Riker Hoffman.
That was great defense there by Carter Hoffman. Just stays in front of him, hands in the air, doesn't let him get a good shot off.
Jaden Cornea catch and shoot three-pointer on the right wing, no good. Muirbrook pulls in the rebound. Hoffman catches to Weston as the Rebels reset. Shot clock should have reset, but the Rebels have 20 seconds to work with. The handoff to Cornea, drives into the paint, spins back. Hoffman fakes, drives left towards the baseline. To Cornea on the left wing, he's going to drive into the paint, splits a couple defenders, shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Myers as he attacks on the right wing. Jackson Westwood, 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound pulled in by Jaden Cornea. The Rebels have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Throw the head to Hoffman. Layup on the way is good. It's a great pass from Jaden Cornea. Unselfish basketball there. Drew the defender. Found Carter Hoffman for 2 points. Rebels on top 7-2. 4 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Frantic action early. Myers gets a screen on the left wing. Pulls up for three. That's good. That cuts the deficit to 2 for the Thunderbirds. As Weston picks up the ball in the backcourt. A little miscommunication. Rebels got to go quickly to get it across. Weston able to do so. Drives right into the paint. Tries to split a couple of defenders. No foul on the play. As here come the T-Birds. Back the other way. It's Jackson Westwood. Finds Cole Westwood. Pulls up for three. That's good. Thunderbirds get their first lead of the game. As Cornea drives into the paint as he is fouled on the play. A couple times the Rebels have tried to split 2 defenders, and the referees aren't calling that foul right now.
No, and their defenders are there. They're set. Offense is creating that contact. I personally think it's good no calls.
That foul was called against. As we wait for them to put it up, they still have Ridge Lundgren's foul up. So we don't have a 12 on the Thunderbirds roster. Rebels inbound. It's Hoffman. Catches with 3:27 left to go. As he drives the lane, that's blocked out of bounds. Clock never started. As we still have 3:27 left to go in the game. Shot clock didn't start either. Rebels catch a break there. It's almost like it didn't happen.
Yeah, I think they're struggling because they still haven't put up that foul on Blake Dalton, 23 for the Paiutes, or the Paiute Thunderbirds. The officials are going to the scores table here.
Reset, do it again. As they reset the clock, let's check out the Stacey Repair instant replay as Cornea finds Hoffman on the fast break transition points. That put the Rebels up 7-2 at that point. Unfortunately, the Rebels have relinquished the lead on back-to-back three-pointers from the Thunderbirds. Weston the inbound. They only took 4 seconds off the clock, which is probably a lot less than what really happened. Weston still surveying. Was going for Riker Hoffman, who was tipped away by Carter Hoffman. Here comes the Thunderbirds back the other way. Layup, no good. Rebound, but not before a foul was called against Riker. That is his first of the contest.
And that drive there, Riker's playing great defense. Jump straight up. You have verticality. He can jump straight to the ceiling. He swats at that, and that's why they call the foul there.
Let's send Cole Westwood to the line to shoot the free throw. First one is good. And after a hot start, Rebels have gone cold offensively. And I think a lot of that has to do with the shot selection as Myers checks in for the Thunderbirds. Second free throw on the way is good. 10-7 on the station on main scoreboard. Thunderbirds on top. Weston will walk it up the floor. Rebels into the offense. Riker Hoffman has it on the left wing, gets a screen, drives, tries to go inside to Muirbrook. Another turnover. Here come the Thunderbirds back the other way. Dalton. They work it on the wing to Blood. He drives baseline, nearly loses it, kicks it back out as a shot is short. Rebound pulled in by Muirbrook. As here comes Weston. Rebels have numbers if they hurry. Weston into the front court, trying to find Cornea. That's 3 straight turnovers for the Rebels offensively. Myers throws ahead. That's going to be a break for the Rebels as he overthrows Jackson Westwood. As we're going to get a timeout called by the Rebels as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KDQ.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels sub in Ridge Lundgren and Daniel Smith as they'll replace Carter and Riker Hoffman. Lundgren has to be careful, has 2 personal fouls already in the contest. Weston walks it up the floor on the left wing. Rebels into the offense. Cornea, top of the key, drives left, gets a screen, hands to Weston. As another turnover for the Rebels, that's 4 straight. Jackson Westwood across the timeline. Drives left, spins back in the middle of the lane. Doesn't shoot, finds Myers. Make that Blood top the key. They go to Cole Westwood, drives into the lane, floats one off glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by a couple of players. It'll be a jump ball as Lundgren and Blood had their hands on it. It'll stay with the Thunderbirds. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Rebels trail 10-7 on the station on main scoreboard as Westwood, Jackson type to inbound. His inbound pass stolen by Muirbrook. Good read there from Carson. So here comes Lundgren up the floor. Surveys looking to attack. Has it poked away. Another turnover as Cole Westwood out in front of the pack is going to lay it in with the left hand. Good defense there from Smith not to foul. 12-7 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels need to get a shot off here desperately as it seems like it's been about 3 minutes since they've had a shot. Pass to Smith on the right wing. Drives to the paint. The hand to Lundgren. Smith catches, surveys to Weston. In the left corner, make that the right corner, dribbles to the top of the key. Rebels will reset with 14 to go. Muirbrook turns, spins back into the lane, drops it off inside for Cornea. Another turnover as the Rebels are going to be called for a foul. You like to see Muirbrook just shoot that one.
Yeah, definitely. Carson's just got to go up strong with that, try to get some contact. That foul's going to be on Jaden Cornea. That's going to be his first, but that's the team 4th. So we're going to be shooting free throws for the rest of this quarter.
1 minute, 20 seconds left to go in the first. Cole Westwood up the floor. Finds Jackson Westwood on the left wing. Gets a screen, drives into the paint. As he has it stripped, stolen by Lundgren. Here come the Rebels in transition. Lundgren slows it down, runs into Muirbrook, able to keep his dribble. Finds Weston, left corner, 3 in the air. That's back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Dalton. With 5 seconds left to go, 55 seconds left to go, the Thunderbirds into the front court on the attack. Jackson Westwood catches on the right wing. He surveys. Waiting for a teammate, finds Myers top of the key. To Cole Westwood, fakes the handoff, drives to the elbow, finds Jessen. They go to the left corner for Myers. Jessen catches at the elbow, his jumper is short. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. 27 seconds to work with as the Rebels throw it ahead to Muirbrook. Makes a tough catch on the corner as it's one-on-one. Attacks the lane. He's going to draw the foul. That's a good take there from Carson.
You're exactly right, Aaron. That's very good. He's just got to go straight at Jessen. Try to get him in foul trouble, get him on the bench.
That's Jessen's second as Blood will come back in as well as 11, Brody Montague.
I have that as Jessen's first third team foul.
We get a foul called against the Rebels.
Fouls on Rebels, number 4, Daniel Smith, his first personal, 15 fouls.
It's going to be called on Daniel Smith. Moving screen.
Jackson Westwood up the floor, gets it right back on the give and go inside. Lundgren's going to be called for his third foul. You got to be a little more careful when you have two, as Ridge is going to probably sit down for the rest of the half. Here comes Carter Hoffman.
Rebels, number 12, Ridge Lundgren, his third personal.
We apologize for the technical difficulties as
Jackson Westwood's on the line, shooting
as
two.
Westwood makes the first free throw. Carter Hoffman checks in for Lundgren. Jackson Westwood back to the line. Second free throw is good. Don't look now, but the Thunderbirds have doubled up the Rebels as Weston catches 8 seconds to work with in the first quarter. 14-7 on the station on main scoreboard as Cornea catches 2 seconds to go in the quarter. Fires a three. That's no good. As that'll do it for us here in the first quarter as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels trail 14-7 on the station on main scoreboard. They're off to a 7-2 lead, and since then it has been a 12-0 run for the Thunderbirds. It'll be Rebels basketball to start the quarter, and they need a bucket here desperately.
Yeah. We need to come out here. We got the ball to start the second quarter. They just need to come out, take a good shot. If it doesn't go in, oh well, but right now it's almost like they're in panic mode. They just need to calm down and take that right shot.
As Weston's going to pull up from the elbow. That's a great shot right there as he drills the 15-foot jumper. 14-9 on the station on main scoreboard. Let's see if that can kind of spark the Rebels offense. Myers has it on the left wing to Blood up top. They work it to Cole Westwood on the right wing. Cole Westwood gets it back, left wing, pulls up from 15. That short rebound pulled in by Smith. So we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels.
It's going to be second on Daniel Smith, first of this quarter.
His second personal, first team foul of the quarter.
Checking in, number 31, Talon Pace. 14-9 on the station on main scoreboard.
That's going to be a delay of game on their warning on the Rebels. Talon crossed the out-of-bounds line there. That's what the official's telling him. He can't cross the line.
Doesn't deter him from jumping and kicking. T-Birds inbound to the corner. Comes the player. Montague lays it in, gets the foul, and one.
Fouls
19-6 on the station on main scoreboard. But we do have some good news to report from the Winter Classic cheer competition. The Rebels finished first place in dance, cheer, and show categories today. Congratulations to the Rich Rebels varsity cheer team. As that free throw rattles around, no good. Rebound is going to stay with the Thunderbirds. 16-9 on the station on main scoreboard. As after that quick start, it almost seems the Rebels are a little lethargic here since that 4-minute mark of the first quarter. 7:24 to go in the second quarter. 16-9 Thunderbirds as inbounds pass to Dalton. His shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Cornea. Here come the Rebels off and running. Cornea inside to Pace. Catches with the left hand. Can't quite finish. Rebound pulled in by the Thunderbirds. Myers crosses the timeline inside. Blood catches underneath. His shot no good. No foul on the play, though, as I thought Noah Perry probably got him. Turned over. Here comes Cole Westwood down the lane, floats it up. That's good. 18-9 on the station on main scoreboard as Weston across the timeline. Hands to Cornea. Hands to Perry in the left corner. Hoffman up top. Crosses over. Weston catches. Drives right down the lane. Layup is good as Drake Weston's had himself quite the first half. 6:38 to go in the second quarter. 18-11 on the station on main scoreboard. Thunderbirds on top. Rebels need to stop defensively. That's not going to do it as Cole Westwood left wide open for a layup. 20-11 on the station on main scoreboard as Cornea crosses the timeline into the offense, gets a screen from Pace into the lane, nearly loses it, is able to keep it alive. Perry pulls up from 5 feet. That's going to miss, but Hoffman rebounds, puts it in. Great effort there from Carter Hoffman. 20-13 on the station on main scoreboard. 6:09 to go in the second quarter as Westwood Cole will walk it up the floor. On the wing, it's Myers. On the right side of the floor, surveys up top to Dalton. Blood will shoot a three. That's going to miss, and Perry will be called for a rebound as Blood followed his shot. Foul will be on the floor. Carson Muirbrook's going to check in. He'll replace Noah Perry.
Yeah, the Rebels, they're not talking on defense. Nobody knows whether they're switching or not.
Jessen on the floor with 2 fouls. Stepped out of bounds. Great defense there from Carson Muirbrook. 20-13 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels are going to cut into the deficit. Cornea will initiate the offense as he crosses the timeline. Finds Weston on the right wing. They go to Hoffman. He drives into the paint. Continues to drive. His shot is blocked by Jessen as the Rebels continue to almost force the ball at the rim. Had some trouble when they get inside as Jackson Westwood catches left wing, fakes the shot, pulls up from the free throw line. That's good. 22-13 on the station on main scoreboard as Weston to Cornea. Carter Hoffman catches right corner three is long. Rebound pulled in by Jessen. Here come the Thunderbirds back the other way with Myers. On the left wing, crosses the timeline. Allows his teammates to catch up as the Thunderbirds set up the offense. Jackson Westwood on the right wing to Jessen. Blood, top of the key. Move it to Cole Westwood on the left wing to Jackson Westwood. Thought about the shot, instead finds Myers. Jessen drives into the paint. Tries to spin back. It's going to be called for the traveling violation. Good defense there from Pace.
Yeah, Talon just stood there as a wall, come back in, and kind of pulled the chair out from underneath Jessen.
Weston across the timeline as the Thunderbirds, they're going to play a little bit of a blitzing defense where they don't have anyone back by the blocks, as if the Rebels can find a way to get around the top of the key, they'll be able to get a layup. As Muirbrook's going to pull up from 3, that's no good. That's going to go out of bounds. That defense, though, it works. I mean, you blitz a team, if they're not ready for it, you get a shot quite like that, as it's 22-13 on the station on main scoreboard.
Yeah, we definitely we got to move the ball around the perimeter, get them guys moving back and forth, patience, and then find the open shot.
Jackson Westwood drives to the free throw line, picks up his dribble, finds Jessen. Back to Jackson Westwood. Drives left. He's going to pull up for 3. That's no good. Rebound pulled in by Weston. Here come the Rebels back and running. Hoffman on the right wing. Stops, pops, short. Rebound pulled in by the Thunderbirds as it's ripped away by Carter Hoffman. Good rebound there. Muirbrook attacks, and he's going to be called for the traveling violation. 22-13 on the station on main scoreboard. 3:53 left to go. Kel Blood will replace Tavin Jessen, who did a great job of playing with 2 fouls there. Didn't pick up the 3rd. Cole Westwood walks it up the floor. Thunderbirds into the offense. Gets a screen, goes left to the left wing. Finds Myers up top, fires a 3. That's short. Rebound pulled in by Cornea. It's going to be poked out of bounds by Jackson Westwood. Rebels will retain. 22-13 on the station on main scoreboard. 3:36 left to go in the quarter. Weston walks it up the floor. On the wing, it's Hoffman. Goes to Pace at the free throw line. Drives the lane. Shot on the way is good. That's a tough shot there from Pace. As hopefully that could be the shot that gets the lid off the bucket for the Rebels. 22-15 on the station on main scoreboard.
It worked last week for him at St. Joe's. Kind of took the lid off the basket.
Shot on the way from number 23, Dalton, is a three-pointer. That's good. 25-15. And the Thunderbirds leads extended to double digits. Weston across the timeline. Drives into the paint. His pass turned over. Thunderbirds throw it ahead to Cole Westwood. 1-on-2. Stolen by Cornea. Nearly stepped on the ball. Meerbrook throws it ahead. Out of bounds to Weston as the Rebels are discombobulated there.
That's kind of what, right there is what I was always taught as a cardinal sin of basketball. Turnover after a turnover.
It'll be Thunderbirds basketball. They'll inbound from the baseline. As it'll be Jackson Westwood to walk it up the floor. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 25-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As that's Cole Westwood. Drives right, picks up his dribble, finds Jackson Westwood in the right wing. Back to Cole Westwood up top. They go inside. That's stolen by Hoffman. As he wanted to throw it ahead, instead he's going to hold it. He'll attack down the lane. Layup on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Thunderbirds. A couple Rebels had a chance with Jackson Westwood out in front of everyone. Right-hand layup is good.
Jackson Westwood.
Comes Weston. Not only are the impatient shots for the Rebels not allowing them to score, but it seems like they're leading to easy baskets the other way for the Thunderbirds. When the Rebels have been able to set their defense, they've been good. Meerbrook catches, left-hand layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, attacks. That one's good. Great persistence there from Meerbrook as he missed the first layup, but got his rebound, finishes the second one. 27-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Cole Westwood hands it off. That's Myers on the left wing. Dribbles to the top of the key to Blood. Drives left into the paint. Poked away, but it'll be a foul called against Meerbrook. It's the fourth foul of the quarter against the Rebels. No foul was called against the Thunderbirds as Jackson Westwood to inbound.
That's going to be Carson's first.
Corner, it's Blood. His shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Cornea. Throws it ahead to Meerbrook. Catches out in front of everyone. Right-hand layup is good. Great recognition there from Cornea. Great run from Cornea. Great recognition from Cornea. Great run from Meerbrook as he lays it in with the right hand. 27-19 on the Station on Main scoreboard. If the Rebels can get this deficit into single digits before half, as that'll help right there as Dalton throws it into the crowd, trying to find Jackson Westwood. Rebels get the ball back. 1:15 to go in the second quarter.
And that one was just unforced. That was just not a very good pass.
Hoffman crosses over on the left wing, drives into the paint, looks to drop it off inside to Pace. Unable to do so. Dalton stepped out of bounds on the baseline. Rebels retain possession as Dalton tried to throw that off of Hoffman. Might have been of a break there because I don't think that ball went back out of bounds off of Carter. He would have had a layup. They go inside. Meerbrook catches. Looking to attack to Weston. 5-foot jumper. Short. Rebound battled for. Thunderbirds save it. Good effort there from Cole Westwood as he finds Jackson Westwood. Thunderbirds off and running. Spins top of the key to the elbow. Picks up his dribble. Cole Westwood left open. Thought about the shot. Doesn't shoot. Myers. Top of the key. Crosses over. Into the paint. Floats one up. That's short. Rebound pulled in by Cornea as he's fouled on the play. Good attack there from Cornea. Rebels have 42 seconds to work with in the quarter. They trail 27-19 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Cornea finds Hoffman as the Rebels will set up the offense with Weston on the right wing. Into the attack. Hoffman on the right wing. Tries to go back to Weston. That's turned over. Here comes a layup opportunity. Good hustle back from Pace to make it a tougher layup. Shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Blood. That one misses as well. Jackson Westwood gets the rebound. Thunderbirds looking to attack still. Myers catches left wing three. No good. Back rim. Rebound pulled in by Cornea. Good effort there from Pace to get back and stop what would have been an easy layup as we're going to get a carrying violation called against Cornea. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. As I'm sure one of the keys that the Rebels are going to talk about at halftime, turnovers.
Definitely. You got to take care of the basketball. You can't get shots up. You can't put points on the board.
Cole Westwood across the timeline as Rebels will pick him up. He's going to pull up from deep three. Rattles around and out. Rebound pulled in by Cornea. And that'll do it for us here in the the first half. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast with the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ. When we come back, we'll hear from this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week, Jaden Cornia. As you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as 98.3 KDQ.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital provides safe, effective, high-quality health care. With many specialty services, Bear Lake Memorial serves patients from prenatal to geriatric. When you need imaging services, including mammograms, CT, and other specialized tests, the MRI suite accommodates patients of all sizes. The large windows provide natural light to help patients have an even better scanning experience. For a complete list of services offered, visit us online at blmhospital.com. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Here with this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week. That's Jaden Cornea. Jaden, how you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. Can't complain. So basketball season just started. Are you guys happy to be out there on the floor finally playing against someone who's not your own teammate?
Oh yeah, it started off pretty fun. Should be a good year.
So let's go ahead and talk about that year. It's your senior year, obviously. What are some of your goals that you want to see from the season?
I don't know. Just, play hard, play together as a team, but definitely at the end come out, state championship, and win.
There are quite a few football players on your team. Obviously, the football players did win the 8-player state championship. Do you think that can help you going into basketball season?
Yeah, I think so. I think that'll help us a lot because the last year that we won football state, we won basketball too. So I think it could translate over and we could be good this year.
Well, if you're a fan of Omens, that's a good one. So let's talk about you personally. What are some of your academic goals for the rest of your senior year?
Just finish out school, I guess, graduate, maybe do some things in welding, and then just graduate, and then go on a mission, I guess, after.
So go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do in your spare time? What are some of your hobbies?
If you know me, I like to be out, like looking at deer, hunting, picking up horns. That's basically what I do, and I play basketball on the side,
You have any trophy stories?
No, not really. I don't know. I've picked up some pretty big horns. We picked up a big set this year, and it's a deer set, and it was like 250, and that's like world record. Like, it's big.
Just take me through what it's like being a senior here at Rich High School. Obviously, your other school years, you weren't a senior. This year, you're a senior. It's a little bit different. You're the oldest on campus. A lot of the younger kids are looking up to you just because you are a senior. Take me through what that feels like.
I don't know. It's different because, like, when you're walking around the halls and you're just like a junior, even a junior, you just feel like little. But then once you get to a senior, there's like nobody to look up to. You got to be like the boss. You got to let people look up to you. I don't know. It's pretty fun. Just, I don't know. You got lots of people looking up to you. You got to be good.
One final question for you. What should the world know about Jaden Cornea?
That I'm a pretty cool guy. I don't know. I hunt a lot, and it's fun to be around.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We want to thank Jaden Cornea for being a part of the T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week. We have a score update for the girls varsity team. They are currently down 10-6 at the end of the first quarter. As when we come back, we'll have some first half highlights for you. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Established in 1872, Woodruff, Utah has a long history of good neighbors helping each other succeed. Woodruff was built with hard work, integrity, and a sense of community that can be felt every time you visit. We have always celebrated all students in academics and extracurricular activities, and we cheer on our Rich Rebels. Woodruff, Utah, a great place to live.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as we have some Town of Woodruff first half highlights for you as the 27-19 Thunderbirds on the station on main scoreboard. For that, we turn it over to Cullen Pace.
So for the Thunderbirds, the first half, they're 10 of 28 for shooting, 3 of 10 from the three-point line, 4 of 5 from the free throw line with 14 total rebounds, 11 defensive and 3 offensive. And that is Jackson Westwood and Cole Westwood leading the way. Well, Cole Westwood has 9. Jackson Westwood has 8. Blake Dalton has 2. Will Myers has 3. For the Rebels, they're 9 of 26 shooting for 34%. 1 of 6 from the three-point line, 0 for 1 from the free throw line, 18 rebounds, 14 defensive and 4 offensive. Carson Muirbrook has 4. Talon Pace has 2. Carter Hoffman has 4. Ridge Lundgren has 2. And Drake Weston is leading the way with 7.
We got about a minute left to go here in halftime. A little update on the girls Rebels varsity team. If you would like to check that game out as well, I believe Tricia Wallentyne is streaming it on Rich Photos on Facebook. She does a great job there. Rebels on top 13-12 with about 4 minutes left to go. as we can almost update that again. Instead, the Rebels pull down the rebound. And they are going to send the Rangers to the free throw line as we'll take a quick break. That is, of course, the Rebels girls team as the boys have 40 seconds left to go in the half as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening at 98.3 KDQ.
Whether you're recovering from an injury, just had surgery, or you're dealing with a chronic condition, Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. In addition to the top-of-the-line facilities, we are the only physical therapy clinic in Southwest Wyoming with a full-size therapy pool and spa for aquatic-based treatment. Call today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Back to the Les Schwab Flames Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. As we apologize about the camera, it's just been a heck of a day technology-wise. Into the front court, the Thunderbirds on the attack. It's Myers in the right corner. Skip pass stolen by Lundgren as he's out in front of the pack. Here he comes down the lane. Right-hand layup is good. Great finish there from Lundgren as the Rebels pull 27-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They still trail. Jump ball. Great job there by Carter Hoffman. Gets his team the possession back. 27-21 as it'll be Rebels basketball. 7:36 to go in the third quarter. Of course, Lundgren hasn't played much in this contest. He has 3 fouls. He's got to be careful not to pick up that fourth as it's been much better with him on the floor. Cornea down the lane. Layup. No good. Rebound is pulled in by Jessen. Looking for a teammate. Nearly loses, able to work it ahead to Cole Westwood. Here come the Thunderbirds, tipped away. Diving to the floor, Hoffman picks it up. Looking for a teammate, has it stolen right back by Westwood. Here comes Jackson Westwood down the lane. His shot, no good, but it's going to be a foul on the floor. Rebels had an opportunity right there.
You know, I kind of like this. They come out with some attitude here, Aaron, in the second half. They're diving on the floor. That was a hard foul, but it was basketball play. They've got a little attitude. I like this.
Jackson Westwood in the corner. Rebels playing a 2-3 zone here against the Thunderbirds. Cole Westwood top of the key, back to Jackson Westwood, right wing. Myers catches in the right corner. Back to Jackson Westwood up top. Hounded by Cornea, drives into the lane. Stops, finds Myers in the corner. Skip pass nearly stolen by Weston. Finds Cole Westwood. Pulls up from 15. Shot no good. Doesn't hit the rim, so shot clock does not reset. Jackson Westwood thought about the shot. 6 to go on the shot clock. Cole Westwood into the paint. Drops it off inside. It's going to go out of bounds. It's off of the Thunderbirds. Would have been 1 second left to go on the shot clock. That's the best defensive possession we've seen from the Rebels in a while.
Yeah, and like I say, they come out with a little attitude, like they got a chip on their shoulder. They got something to prove this second half.
Cornea crosses the timeline into the offense. Hands to Lundgren. As he pulls up, thought about the shot. Instead goes to Cornea. Weston has the ball up top. Drives left to Cornea. Hoffman catches, thought about the three. Instead, into the lane. His layup is no good, but he is fouled on the play. Great take there from Carter Hoffman, but let's check out the Stacey's Repair instant replay as Lundgren. You can see the nice adjustment he made in air to finish that layup as Carter Hoffman to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is no good. As the Rebels pull Meerbrook and Lundgren out of the free throw line as Lundgren has 3 fouls. I like that move there from Coach Cornea. As the second free throw from Hoffman is good. 27-22 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels are going to press. Cole Westwood has it on the right wing. Across the timeline, dribbles in between 3 Rebels defenders, finds Jackson Westwood on the right wing. Stops. Back to Cole Westwood up top. Working on the wing, that's Myers on the left wing. Cole Westwood to the middle for Jessen. Turns, has it stripped, gets it right back though. Jackson Westwood catch and shoot 3 is good. 30-22 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels throw it ahead as Jackson Westwood picks it off. Rebels turn it over. Here comes Cole Westwood. His shot no good. We'll see who that foul is called on.
That one's going to be called on Carter Hoffman.
Indeed it is. But that's kind of the day it's been. The Rebels pick up some momentum, and then they shoot themselves in the foot with a turnover. Blood, pump fakes, finds Jackson Westwood. He shoots a three, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hoffman. Does a good job keeping his balance as he was double-teamed in that corner. Goes to Weston. Across the timeline into the offense as he hands to Lundgren, left wing. Spins back into the lane. It finds Muirbrook as he attacks. Got too far under the hoop. Shot hit the rim. Here come the Thunderbirds back the other way. It's Jackson Westwood. Into the lane, pulls up the elbow, finds Myers, his three, no good. Rebound pulled in by Muirbrook. He finds Lundgren, Rebels pushing it. As Lundgren finds Cornea. Hoffman catches left wing three in the air, rattles around, no good. Rebound pulled in by Blood. Has a couple of dribbles, finds Jackson Westwood. Thunderbirds going to have to hurry across the timeline as they just get across at the 26-second mark on the shot clock. Blood catches on the elbow. His drive attempt, no good. Throwing ahead to Drake Weston. Layup is good. 30-24. Rebels turning offense into defense.
That's a good pass there by Cornea, leading Drake. One bounce. Drake picks it up and lays it off the board.
Thunderbirds break the Rebels press. As Cole Weston has it, thought about three. Goes to Jackson Westwood up top. He's going to pull up from the elbow. That's short. Rebound pulled in by Hoffman. Rebels looking to cut into the deficit more as Weston takes off down the lane. Lundgren catch and shoot three is no good, as that would have brought the Rebel fans out of their seats. As a good effort play from Carter Hoffman gets the Rebels the ball back with 4:11 to go in the third quarter. As the effort from the Rebels has been much better here in the second half.
Yeah, it definitely has. They're flying all over the place trying to make things happen, and they have been. They've picked up a little bit on the scoreboard.
Rebels working around. Lundgren catches inside to Hoffman. Right-hand layup, no good, as that'll be out of bounds off of the Thunderbirds. It's a great play there as Lundgren found Hoffman unable to finish. As I'm sure if the Rebels could have one thing back in this one, they'd like to be able to finish their free throws a little bit better. As Dalton will check in for Jessen for the Thunderbirds. Lundgren to inbound. Finds Muirbrook underneath. Right-hand layup, good and one. As Carson Muirbrook makes the layup, gets the foul, old-fashioned three-point play with 4 minutes even to go in the third quarter.
PIUTE number 3, Kel Blood, his first personal. That's going to send number 34, Carson Muirbrook, to the line to shoot the end one.
Muirbrook's free throw in the air is good. Rebels only trail by 3 now as they've started this half off on a run, 5-0. Excuse me, I take that back. The Thunderbirds did score a 3 here in the half. Dalton into the corner. Jackson Westwood's going to attack the middle of the floor. Kicks it. Cole Westwood open 3. That's good. Can't leave him open as we're going to get a timeout called by the Thunderbirds as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ.
Buying or selling real estate can be fun, especially when you have a realtor that's working hard on your behalf. Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty have unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise. The team at Bear Lake Realty will work to get you the best price. Whatever you're looking for, buying or selling, residential, commercial, year-round living, half shares, quarter shares, or income property, hire the best real estate company, Bear Lake Realty. Log on today, bearlakerealty.com.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for the Bear Lake Realty fan cam, actually the Gare Bear fan cam, brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. As you can see, the Jaden Cornea's parents waving to the fan cam as we'll head back to the live cam. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com. 33-27 on the station on main scoreboard. 3:42 to go in the third quarter. Rebels have some momentum here in the half as they were able to cut the deficit. A 3 from Cole Westwood as ran the deficit back up to 6 as it was 3 at one point. Rebels looking to break the press as Lundgren comes back for it. He'll walk it up the floor. Gets a screen, drives left, goes to Meerbrook. Carter Hoffman catches in the right corner. Thought about the shot, instead goes back to Meerbrook. Inside to Cornea, that's a good cut. Nice finish there. It's a great play by the Rebels, as Cornea does well to move without the ball, and Meerbrook does good to find him there. 4-point game, 33-29. Rebels defense looking to get a stop. Jackson Westwood across the timeline.
I think that's what you got to do in this zone against PIUTE, is just cut through the open areas, break them up a little bit.
On the wing, it's Myers on the right wing. Up top, Jackson Westwood. Works to Cole Westwood, left wing. One dribble back to Jackson Westwood up top. Spins, middle of the lane, floats a free throw line jumper up. No good. Rebound pulled in by Weston. Rebels looking to cut it to one possession. Across the timeline, into the offense. Drives into the paint, right side. Cornea catches in the right corner, attacks, finds Hoffman, top of the key. Cornea back to Hoffman, left wing. Thought about the shot, goes inside to Meerbrook, makes a tough catch, layup no good, gets his own board. That shot blocked, as here come the Thunderbirds back the other way, as Westwood nearly loses it, finds blood as the Rebels set their defense up. Myers on the right wing will start the offense. Cole Westwood catches up top. Jackson Westwood works at the Blood left corner. As he's double teamed, is able to work it to Westwood. His shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. He throws it ahead. It's Cornea. Makes the catch. His layup no good, but he's fouled on the play. Will shoot 2 free throws. It's a great find from Ridge Lundgren. Before he does, let's check out the Stacey's Repair instant replay as Meerbrook finds Cornea with a nice cut there.
Number 35, Jackson Westwood.
As Cornea will shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good.
Into the game for the Thunderbirds, number 11, Brody Montague.
Brody Montague will check in for Will Myers.
That's going to be Jackson Westwood's first foul, third team foul of the quarter.
Cornea's second free throw is good. More fouls in this quarter already against the Thunderbirds in the entire second quarter, as the Rebels have been a lot more aggressive. Jackson Westwood picks up his dribble in the backcourt, and he's going to throw that one away. Great defense there by the Rebels. An opportunity to tie or take the lead here with 1:58 left to go. As for as dead as they looked in the first half, they've looked so much better here in the second.
They must have got the patented Lex Cornea butt chewing at halftime and responded to it.
Weston catches on the wing, and he's going to lose this one. It'll be thrown ahead to Jackson Westwood. He'll have a layup. That's good. 35-31. Just as the Rebels get close, they turn it over for 2. 1:30 to go here in the third quarter as the Thunderbirds are pressing. Hoffman catches, drives left towards the baseline, finds Lundgren, right corner 3 in the air, is good, as that's a huge 3 from Ridge Lundgren, cuts the deficit to 1. Rebels are going to press, actually going to fall back. Cole Westwood will walk it up the floor. Thunderbirds into the offense. Jackson Westwood. On the wing, it's Montague. Goes inside to Dalton as he finds Cole Westwood, floats one up, rattles around, won't fall as the Rebels Rebels get the rebound, opportunity to take the lead here. Hoffman inside to Meerbrook, tough catch, layup, no good, but he's fouled on the play. Carson Meerbrook will shoot 2 free throws with an opportunity to put the Rebels ahead, as we'll check out the Ridge Lundgren 3 on the Stacey's Repair instant replay. It's a great find there for the Rebels.
That's going to be Kel Blood's second, 4th team foul.
Meerbrook's first free throw is good. We have a tie ball game, 35-35. It's the first tie that we've had since 0-0. Rebels looking to take their first lead since 7-5, as Meerbrook will shoot the second free throw. Into the routine, ball in the air, that's good. Rebels take a 36-35 lead with 54 seconds left to go in the third quarter, as they're going to three-quarter press, 2-2-1. Cole Westwood catches in the backcourt, a couple of dribbles. They work it to the middle of the floor. Nice catch, nice pass to Montague. Catch and shoot 3, no good. Rebound pulled in by Jessen. Works it to Montague. Inside to Dalton, that's a good find as a layup from Jessen missed. Shot blocked, but Carson Meerbrook will be called for the foul. Don't mind that foul, as he was behind Jessen. Make him earn those 2 free throws with 29.2 left to go in the quarter.
That's Carson's second personal foul, 3rd team foul, 29 seconds.
First free throw is good, as we are tied at 36-36.
number 3.
As Blood and Jackson Westwood will check back in. Jessen will shoot. Second free throw on the way is good. T-Birds retake the lead, 37-36 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They're going to bring a three-quarter court press of their own as Hoffman catches in the corner. Tough spot to be in, throws it off of Jessen as it'll stay with the Rebels. As that's the one place I think the Rebels don't want to go with that trap is right to where they went there. Is it puts Carter Hoffman in a bad spot. Lundgren catches in the corner as he is fouled on the play.
That's going to put Ridge to the line.
Jessen, as Ridge tried to go around him, hip checked him.
Fouls on number 44.
As that's his third.
Jessen, his third personal, 15 foul for the Thunderbirds. That's going to send number 12, Ridge Lundgren, to the line.
Lundgren will shoot 2. Free throw on the way is good. 37-37 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lundgren looks to untie it with 17 seconds to go here in the third quarter. A much better quarter for the Rebels here. Second free throw is good. Rebels go back on top, 38-37 as the horn went off. As Noah Perry came after the buzzer, and I think the official was telling him to go back to the bench. I think Coach Corney just wanted to get him to the bench or get him to the scoreboard and have him sub the next next possession. As you hear, Coach Jessen was going to be very unhappy if that substitution was allowed. Jackson Westwood, top of the key. Cole Westwood, left wing, 5 seconds to go. Jackson Westwood up top. They work it to Myers. 3 seconds to go. Rebels do a great job defending. Shot on the way is no good. That's a great way to end the quarter for the Rich Rebels as you're watching the 2023 Rebels online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we start the fourth quarter. Much different game than it was at halftime. Rebels on top 38-37 on the Station on Main scoreboard. A very good third quarter for the Rebels as the energy picked up, and with the energy picking up, so did the offense. A lot of, I think, the hustle plays really have set apart the first half from the second half for the Rebels.
Yeah, it seems like every loose ball that was on the floor, the Rebels come up with it. If not, they at least got a couple hands on it.
Cole Westwood drives baseline. Jackson Westwood up top, fumbles it, able to retain possession. It's Myers top of the key as the Thunderbirds look to reset. Jackson Westwood goes right back to Myers on the right wing. He drives right towards the baseline. Rebels are going to double team. Inside to Jessen. His pass goes between the legs of Lundgren as Jackson Westwood drives the lane. Shot no good. Rebound tipped around, pulled away by the Rebels as we're going to get a foul called. Depending on who that foul is called on, this could be huge. As they throw up the double force, that's on Jessen. That's his fourth. 7:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Big moment there as Dalton will enter the game for Jessen.
And you got to give a little credit to Muirbrook there as Westwood was driving in. He just stood there. He was a wall. Westwood had to shoot over top of him, which in turn caused that fourth foul on Jessen on that rebound.
Rebels get a little helter-skelter. They work it to the corner for Hoffman. His shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Myers as 4 of the 5 Rebels were caught in the front court. Good effort to get back, or else that could have been easy transition bucket for the Thunderbirds. Instead, it's Myers up top to Jackson Westwood. Back to Myers up top. They go inside. Nice pass there as Blood layup. No good. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. 6:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Rebels on top, 38-37. Cornea catches in the right corner. Thought about the three instead. Finds Weston. Surveys. Thought about the shot instead. He's going to back dribble out to Muirbrook as it's stripped into the hands of Weston. He drives the baseline. Fouled as Blood got him from behind. Good job there by Weston to be alert as it'll be the second foul of the quarter against the Thunderbirds.
That's going to be Cal Blood's third.
Ridge Lundgren will inbound, but not before we get a timeout called by the Thunderbirds. You're watching the 2023 Ridge Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KDQ.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com. 6:36 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rebels on top, 38-37 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lundgren will inbound underneath the Thunderbirds basket. Finds Hoffman in the right wing. He drives middle of the lane, floats it up, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Thunderbirds as it's Myers. He'll push it up the floor. Surveys, finds Jackson Westwood out in front of everyone. His layup attempt is good as Muirbrook fouled as well.
It's going to be Carson's third. First team foul.
Fouls on Rebels, number 34.
We apologize about the camera.
His third personal. That's going to send Jackson Westwood to the line to shoot.
Westwood's free throw is good. Thunderbirds go back on top by 2 as the Rebels give up the dreaded and one. It's Weston, top of the key, drives right. Hounded by a couple of Westwoods. That's going to be a kickball violation. Good defensive play there from Cole Westwood as Cornea picks him up off the floor. Good sportsmanship there.
Now on that kick ball, shot clock's above 20, so it'll stay at 26.
Muirbrook at the elbow to Lundgren in the right corner. Double team, finds Weston. He attacks to Hoffman. Left corner three in the air. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Thunderbirds. Nearly stripped away by Lundgren as he tried to save it. Got to be careful there. He slapped at the ball trying to save it because you can get a technical foul for spiking the ball, but Ridge wasn't trying to spike that one. I think he was just trying to get it into his hands. Yeah. In order to spike it, you have to have possession as Jackson Westwood on the left wing goes inside to Blood, back to Westwood, left corner, thought about the shot instead. Attacks, drops it off to Dalton for a layup. Thunderbirds back up by 4. Weston crosses the timeline as the Thunderbirds playing a little more zone defense here. Cornea catches, attacks middle of the floor. Weston catch and shoot 3 on the wings. Good! We mentioned in the first quarter that I asked him who shot better, him or Molly, and Drake must have took that to heart as he's shooting the ball well from behind the arc today. Rebels trail by 1.
I'm still thinking it's Molly. He's got to prove me wrong.
Westwood, they go inside to Blood, top of the key to Myers. Jackson Westwood on the wing. Drives left, spins back, floats one up. That short rebound is doinked off the rim as Cole Westwood looked like he was going to get that one. Rebels throw it ahead to Muirbrook, catches, attacks. Shot on the way, no good, but we're going to get a blocking foul called as Muirbrook will shoot the 2 free throws as it looked like just as the contact was made, the defender slid over.
That's
Muirbrook will shoot the free throw. First one is good. As we're trying to get the camera back. Second free throw Did they say that Muirbrook made the shot? Because he only shot one free throw, and the Rebels are on top 44-42.
Must have.
I mean, I don't think he made the shot, though. Blood's shot is going to be a foul called against the Rebels.
If that's on Muirbrook, that's his fourth. No, that's going to be Ridge's fourth.
I was going to say, I'm not sure what more Muirbrook could have done as he stood there, as Lundgren's got to play safe. He's got 4 fouls. Inside, shot on the way from Dalton, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Rebels. Here they come back the other way with Weston. He drives to the right side. Nice find to Muirbrook. Pump fakes, goes up inside to Weston. Nice move by Drake. His shot no good. Rebound pulled in by the Thunderbirds as it's Myers. Across the timeline, goes inside to Dalton. Back to the corner, Westwood, 3 in the air is good. 45-44 on the Station on Main scoreboard. The Rebels trail by 1. Hoffman, his catch and shoot 3 in the air, no good. Rebound pulled in by Cole Westwood. Out in transition, finds Jackson Westwood as he attacks. His layup good. 47-44 on the Station on Main scoreboard. We're going to get a timeout called by the Rebels. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 98.3 KDQ.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Go back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ. 4 minutes and 1 second left to go in the ball game. 47-44. The Thunderbirds have retaken the lead.
And Aaron, we got to come out. We got to take care of the ball on offense. Move the ball. Them open cuts like Jaden Cornea did there earlier in the game where they found him. Wide open layup. Just got to go against that zone and cut through that zone. Find the open shot.
The officials are going to the scorer's table. I'm not sure what the discussion was, but we're going to play basketball, as actually the official's going to go talk to another official.
I don't know what's going on either.
Runs back over the scorer's table, and we appear to be all set. Yep, we're all set. We're ready to go as the Thunderbirds, they're going to press. Lundgren inbounds to Cornea. Trapped right away, is able to find Weston on the left wing. His pass ahead tipped, but Hoffman's able to catch it. Weston's got to get across the timeline, and the Rebels aren't going to be able to do so. The press has gotten the Rebels all year. I mean, you don't want to cross the timeline in the corner, but you have to get across the timeline. 47-44, 3:50 left to go. As Cole Westwood catches, he's going to pull up for 3. That's going to rattle out. As that looked like that was down, that would have been a huge shot. Hoffman across the timeline into the offense to Lundgren in the corner. Skip pass. Weston catches, moves to Corney. He drives baseline. His shot attempt no good. Rebound pulled in by Westwood. We apologize about the camera. Not quite sure what's going on, but it keeps freezing. As Muirbrook picks up his 4th foul.
13 foul in that quarter for the Rebels.
Thunderbirds inbound. They go to the middle of the floor. Jackson Westwood finds Cole Westwood inside. That's Dalton. To Jackson Westwood as he's hounded by 3 Rebels, able to find Blood. He's going to fire the 3. Short rebound pulled in by Lundgren. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Lundgren will be trapped. Tried to split the double team. Weston goes and gets it, turns it over. Throwing ahead, Jackson Westwood layup is good.
Jackson Westwood.
49-44 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the press is giving the Rebels trouble. As Cornea trying to go back to Lundgren, threw it out too far in front of us. We're going to get timeout called by the Rebels. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ.
Timeout Rebels, 30 seconds.
When pizza is calling your name, order a Summit Pizza. With homemade dough and all fresh ingredients, every pizza is a culinary masterpiece. Owners Thad and Melissa Willis are Rich High School alumni. They continue the Rebel tradition of excellence and service. Feed your taste buds, feel the happiness with a fresh homemade pizza from Summit Pizza. Don't forget the Doodles, a Summit Pizza original creation. Summit Pizza, 70 West Logan Road, Garden City.
You hear that? That's the sound your new water makes just before it gets to your bottle. You see, at Little Spring Water, they don't add a thing. It's the purest, cleanest, and healthiest water you could possibly drink. It's nature in a bottle. Little Spring Water is a family-owned and operated bottled water company right here in Utah. Nestled in a beautiful canyon in Bear Lake, this spring has been in the family for 5 generations, and now it can be in yours as well. It's high-quality premium drinking water packaged in a durable, recyclable bottle that won't spill or crack on you and can be refilled multiple times. No chemicals, no additives, just pure, clean, healthy water. And because Little Spring Water is local, you can get it at a fraction of the cost. Look for Little Spring Water at a grocery store near you. If you don't see it, ask your grocer for it by name. Little Spring Water. It's nature in a bottle.
Jackson Westwood on the wing to Cole Westwood. Corner jumper is good as the Thunderbirds score a bucket out of the timeout. 51-44 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As the Rebels turn it over again in the press as Westwood's out in front of everyone. Layup good and the foul. Don't look now. It's an 8-point game with a chance to make it a 9-point game with 2 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
It's going to be Drake Weston's second, fourth team foul of the quarter. So here on out, PIUTE's going to be at the line, which if we're down, that's probably not such a bad thing.
Westwood's free throw is good. 54-44 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 10-point game as Weston catches in the front court to Cornea on the right wing. He's trapped in the corner inside to Muirbrook as he attacks. Layup and short. Rebound pulled away by Dalton. Here come the Thunderbirds in transition. Dalton's going to slow it down, finds a teammate, Cole Westwood, to Myers. Dalton. Jackson Westwood thought about the shot. Instead, finds Myers up top. 20 to work with in the shot clock, 1:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Blood. Cole Westwood. Back to Blood. Jackson Westwood catch and shoot three is good. That might be the dagger. 57-44 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lundgren, middle of the floor. To Cornea. Muirbrook. Pump fake in the corner to Lundgren up top. He attacks the paint. Left hand layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by Cole Westwood. 1:17 to go in the quarter. He's off and running as he's going to be fouled by Lundgren. If I am correct, that is 5 against Ridge.
That's what I have too.
It'll be free throws for Cole Westwood.
Fouls on Rebels, number 12. Ridge Lundgren, his 5th personal. 15 foul for the Rebels. That's going to put.
As Lundgren will check out, Perry will check in. As they're going to let Cole Westwood shoot the first free throw. All right, they'll actually have Noah come in before the first free throw.
Yeah, he's a disqualified player. You can't do anything until he leaves the court.
I guess that would make sense. Westwood's first free throw in the air is good. You know, at risk of picking up a 6th foul, of course, right?
Yeah.
.44, minute 12 left to go in the game. Thunderbirds on top. Free throw is good. The game that the Rebels led here in the fourth quarter. It's Hoffman. to Weston. Catches. Cornea has it on the left wing. Drives to Weston. Reverse spins, finds Perry inside to Muirbrook. Thought about the shot. Instead, Cornea catches left wing threes. Good. As we're going to get a timeout called by the Rebels. They trail 59-47 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KDQ.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KDQ. For as much of a turnaround the third quarter was, Cullen, fourth quarter turnaround probably in the negative way for the Rebels.
Yeah, I don't know, Aaron. It's like they got the lead. They felt comfortable. Things were going good, and we get lackadaisical again.
It's just been kind of one of those days, I think, for the Rebels as the Thunderbirds inbound. Dalton gets it right back. Rebels trying to press, take the ball away, and they might be able to do so. They're going to get a jump ball, but we're actually going to get timeout called before the tie-up, as that's a good call, or timeout called by head coach of the Thunderbirds, Coach Jessen, as it's 59-47, 39.2 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to keep it right here as the Rebels trail 59-47, 39 seconds left to go. Good to see the Rebels still hustling, diving on the floor after loose balls.
Yeah, that's one thing with this Rebels team we've seen this year. They're going to put forth the effort. It's just whether they make the right decisions or the right passes or even choose the right shot.
Yeah, it's just the second E word in basketball, the execution, that here in the early season, I mean, it's only 4 games in. It's not time to panic.
No.
There's a good chance these two teams could play later on in the season. The Rebels have the majority of their schedule still to go. It's just been kind of a tough trip down here to the Sevier Valley Center, as that's nearly stolen on the floor. Actually, it is stolen. Muirbrook gets it as the Rebels find Weston. 30 seconds to go in the game. Weston pump fakes. Hoffman catch and shoot 3, left wing, rattles around and out. That's not a microcosm of the day for the Rebels. That ball looked like it was in. Stolen by Muirbrook. Great defense there. Shot on the way, no good, but Carson will shoot 2 free throws.
As Coach Jessen's telling his team to go get the ball.
We apologize about the camera again. It's just been a day.
One of those days.
Muirbrook's free throw is good. As Muirbrook go back to the line and shoot the second free throw, 59-48 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Ball in the air, that one's good as well. Cuts the deficit to 10, 20 seconds to go in the game. As the Rebels trap right away. Jackson, Westwood, across the timeline, into the offense, 10 seconds to go. Rebels are going to trap, but they will not foul, as that's going to do it for us here from the Sevier Valley Center. 5 seconds to go. Cole Westwood holds, as that will be the end of this game. As the Rebels drop this one, 59-49 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ. Independent Software Solutions postgame show coming up after this commercial break.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Rebels dropped this one 59-49. It is time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. For that, we turn it over to Cullen Pace.
Well, the recap of this game, we just didn't have an answer for Jackson Westwood. He ended the game with 29 points, 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Cole Westwood had 16. Blake Dalton had 5. Brody Montague had 2, and Will Myers had 2. And Tavin Jessen also had 2. So that rounds out the scoring for PIUTE. For Rich, Drake Weston had 12. Ridge Lundgren ended with 9. Jaden Cornea with 7. Carter Hoffman with 5. Talon Pace with 2. And Carson Muirbrook with 14. Not the greatest showing, but like you said a little earlier, that there's stuff to build on with this Rich team.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. As frustrating as this loss may be because they were ahead in the fourth quarter, it's the early season. Let's be honest, you got a lot of young players for this Rebels team. I mean, your starting lineup has sophomores, juniors, it has a couple of seniors, but it's a young team still learning how to grow, learning how to play together. If you remember last year, the Rebels were much better in the second half of the season than they were in the first half. I imagine it'll be kind of the same this year. They're getting better as the weeks will go on. They will get better. Unfortunately, it's just a tough trip down here to the Sevier Valley Center as they played Panguitch yesterday, who is the defending state champs. That's a really tough team to play. They played PIUTE today. But what it also does, though, is it really pulls out your weaknesses and some of your flaws, and it forces you to address them. You know, you could continue to play in tournaments where you're going to go out and bully teams and get beat quite easily. Instead, the Rebels are playing with teams that are really good, if not as good, as good as them, if not better than them. So that takes out the flaws in their game, which I like to see, and I think the Rebels will have a good, hard week of practice, and I think they'll be ready to go against Cokeville.
Oh, I definitely think they'll be ready to go against Cokeville. You know, looking at the stat sheet here, the Rich Rebels only shot 34% from the field.
That'll be better.
You got to pick that up a little bit, but, I mean, you always want to look at the positive. 84% from the free throw line. So the last 2 days, they've shot well from the free throw line, which is honestly uncharacteristic of the Rebels. So, like you said, Eric, there is a ton to build on. You're still trying to build an identity without Dash. He will be coming back, so that's a huge win for him there also. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, the field goals will come. It's early season. A lot of teams struggle shooting the ball early. If you remember last year, the Rebels got really hot towards the second half of the season. In fact, I mean, your son Hunter was a microcosm of that as he struggled early, but then caught fire at the second half of the season. And I do think that it's going to be the case for a lot of Rebels as they shot the ball 34%, but I think that will continue to get better. And this is a Thunderbird team they might see later in the year. And also the Panguitch Bobcats. If the Rebels want to do what they want to do, they want to win a state championship. These are two teams that they're going to have to go through, and seeing what they have here early on, especially yesterday, showing that you can play with Panguitch through the first half. Today, holding the lead against PIUTE in the fourth quarter. I'm not for moral victories, but you clean some things up, and these are different games and could possibly be wins, but you have to clean those things up. Yeah, but you have to find out what you need to clean up first. That's why you come down to the 1A state preview, and the Bobcats and the Thunderbirds did a good job exposing what the Rebels need to work on. As this is the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. We come back, we'll have a precision play of the game as you're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for the Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game, as we're going to check out the Stacey's Repair instant replay, as is the Drake Weston 3. But that 3 was huge for the Rebels to get them to a closer score in the game. But let's talk about the Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game, and I think we're in agreement on this one. It's the back cut from Cornea that Muirbrook found him on for a layup, and I think that's going to be our Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game.
Yeah, Jaden just found a hole in that zone defense. That PIUTE's tough, and Jaden found a hole, and Carson found him for the 2 points. I think that was probably the brightest spot of today's game for sure, so that's the one we got to go with.
Yeah, and that's just an example of what you can do against the zone defense, and I think the Rebels, if they can, check that play out on film, that's possibly the play that you want to use. I mean, hey, this is what we can do against the zone defense. It can be this easy if we execute it properly. Of course, you're not going to get a layup every time against the zone. That's the reason why teams run zone. But, that's a great play there. Great play from Carson. Great play from Jaden. A couple of kids that have played together for a while now, both seniors. It's good to see them come together and execute a play like that for the Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. When we come back, we'll have your Crawford Troth player of the game, as well as a calendar update. You're watching the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ.
Whether you're having a great day or not, food always makes it better. Delicious, fresh-cooked favorites like a juicy cheeseburger, a thick raspberry shake, onion rings, fries, or a River Bridge soda. A grilled chicken wrap always hits the spot. And don't forget twisted ice cream cones. They never disappoint. At the always friendly and helpful staff at the Crawford Trough, and you've got the perfect recipe for a perfect meal. Something tasty from the Crawford Trough always makes your day better. Stop in today. The Crawford Trough, Randolph.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the 2023 Rich Rebels varsity basketball team online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ. Rebels dropped this one 59-49. It is time for the Crawford Troth player of the game on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. For that, we turn it over to Cullen Pace.
So tonight I'm going to go a little unconventional, Aaron. I'm going to give it to Carter Hoffman. Usually whoever the Crawford Troth player of the game is, you high scorer, but Carter's going to get that tonight strictly on his effort there in the second half, just diving at everything, rebounds. Yes, he scored 5 points, went 1 for 2 from the line, but he was a lot of the reason they stayed in the game in that fourth quarter.
Absolutely. I was going to say he sparked that comeback in the beginning of the second half. Unfortunately, the Rebels unable to hold on as they were ahead at the fourth quarter, but the Rebels dropped this one 59-49 as we have a calendar update for you before we head off into the sunset for the night, as the next Rich Rebels broadcast will be the Rebels taking on the Cokeville Panthers on Thursday. We'll have that game for you online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KADQ, as that game, the girls will start at 5:30, boys at 7. barring any schedule changes. And then the Kemmer tournament coming up for, I believe, both boys and girls. It sounded like the boys were heading to the Kemmer tournament as well. So we will have as many of those games as we can. We will release the schedule on the Rebel Report that airs at 10:30 on 99.1, 4:30 on 98.3 on Thursday. We'll have our official broadcast schedule for that tournament. We haven't seen a schedule for that tournament yet. But for Aaron, I'm Aaron Poland for Cullen Pace. Until next time, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.